Red flags of emotional repression, part 36, othering. This one's pretty subtle, but I think if you're someone who's not entrenched in a belief system, or even if you're someone who is, I think you'll know what I'm talking about here. Best to start with two real-life examples from everybody's favorites, politics and religion. I had somebody comment on a post that I did about how when people bury and repress their anger, they're forced into pretending that they're kind and empathetic, right? And this happens a lot with modern liberals. And because this was similar to something that Elon Musk recently said about the empathy exploit in liberalism, I got a like and a, solidarity fist, and the comment, "Make America Great Again 2028. Now, in religion, I had a coworker in 2018 who knew that I was into, spirituality, non-duality, Eckhart Tolle, stuff like this. Which, if you're genuinely into it, you know that even though people turn it into a belief system or cling to it like it is a religion, is ultimately about deconstructing and waking up out of all belief systems. I remember Oprah did an interview with Eckhart where she had him fill in the blank, and she said, "I believe," and Eckhart, without missing a beat, said, "Nothing in particular," and they both started laughing, right? And I love that moment. Anyhow, my religious friend saw my experiential practice of non-duality and undoing beliefs as not only a belief system, but as an opposing belief system to hers. In both cases, I got othered out, right? Or assigned aside by people who were entrenched in their belief system and their side. This othering is actually really common because when you're trapped in a belief or a thought system, which ultimately means when you're trapped in emotional repression, and I'll talk about the mechanics of that in a second, there's an assumption that everybody else must be trapped in something too. And that whatever that is, it's either going to be the same or the other. In KI, there's a really important piece of context to recognize that says, people believe things to stay safe and to get love, and that's it. Even though you think that your beliefs do other things for you, like make you a good person, make you a smart person, make you a strong person, get you to heaven, means that you're awakened, they don't. At root, their only function is to keep you safe and to get you love. Now, let me explain that a little bit more. When we have repressed and buried emotions in our bodies from childhood, which most all of us do to some degree, our default state is feeling unsafe and unloved. Our default state is suffering, which means that almost everything that we do is going to be an attempt to assuage that suffering, right? To get the unmet needs for safety and love met. And one of the most obvious ways to do this, especially for a kid, is to start belonging to a group. This group could be a family where you have to start believing, I'm the hero, I'm the scapegoat, I'm not good enough. This group could be a religion. I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Christian, I'm an atheist. This group could be a political party. I'm a liberal, I'm an independent, I'm a conservative. You get the idea. In every case, even though we might think that our beliefs or identities are just sort of harmless and benign parts of who we are, they are denial and protection mechanisms. Denial because it keeps us from knowing that we have buried repressed emotions, and protection because it keeps us from having to feel or express those buried repressed emotions, which are scary. So what does all this have to do with othering? Well, it is othering. In order to stay safe and get love, meaning in order to stay in emotional repression, we have to be able to gauge who's the same and who's the other. Who's safe, who's not. Who's going to give me love and who's going to reject me. All a function, or maybe I should say dysfunction, of emotional repression. And so as you come out of emotional repression and the needs for safety and love start to go away, the othering dies down, right? Even though you'll probably continue to be othered by others. But big deal, right? If you'd like to learn more about this or even do some of our emotional repression work, you can come work with me one-on-one. The link is in the caption and the bio.